Okay, so that meditation on the I, did it make sense of it? Did you feel it? Okay, so we're sure that we have one real I. So which of those was it? Not, could it be somewhere else? No. We don't need an I, actually. You know, these are these sensations that are in the heart. They're produced by certain events and by certain thoughts. Yeah? That's all it is. They're mind states. One is attachment, I lost my telephone. The other one is guilt, I hurt somebody. The other one is hurt, somebody else hurt me. And did you feel the change when we think about somebody that we care about? How was it?
Bigger.
Much bigger. Actually, the space is much bigger and the ego is very tiny. Yeah? Is that not even there? And that is what freedom is all about. Being in contact with the caring mind, caring for somebody else. And what is really sad, this warm feeling of caring, it comes for other people, comes quite quickly. For ourselves, very often absent. You know, on one hand we're very selfish, but then we don't dare to open up our heart towards ourselves, because probably we think we're really bad. Okay, well, good luck with your practice. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for participating. And yeah, maybe see you again at one point. If not, next life, maybe we won't recognize each other anymore. But from my side, you know, the way I depart from you is with a good feeling. So that means if we depart like this, most likely next time we meet, either in this life or in another life, then we will continue on a good note. It doesn't mean that that good note cannot change, but at least the continuation will be like this. So this is why sometimes spontaneously you meet somebody, you either like or dislike them. It's how we left off in a previous life. So then remember, that was the previous life, it's not that life. That person then is not there anymore. Yeah? Like, just briefly, we have a prisoner that comes to meditate in Bern. He's been in prison 26 years. And he's still in prison. He comes every Tuesday to meditate. So what's the first thought when you hear this? What has he done? So I told everybody, you're not allowed to ask him what he has done. That was 26 years ago. He is not the same person anymore. I think he suffered enough. He's a very nice person. He's a very, very nice person. Everybody loves him. And he's the only one who comes every Tuesday. You know why? Because that's his time out. And he has to come, because if he's not coming, I have to phone the prison and say, hey, he didn't turn up. So he's making progress. He has a lot of joy in his practice because he keeps at it. And he has time also. So he never told us what he did, but he tells us about what happens in the prisons and how, you know, how he works and what he does. There's a lot of compassion. And when he says, then, you know, he doesn't understand so much about Buddhism. He's a little bit simple-minded. So then he says, yeah, when I feel angry at them or when I get upset, I just chant mantras and then I calm down. So you see, sometimes simple-minded and not needing to know everything can be quite helpful to be more peaceful. Yeah. He has found if I chant mantras or if I put mantras to listen to, I calm down. So it's great. No need to know about emptiness. He's quite amazing. But he has changed. I mean, he's not the person from 26 years ago. So we don't need to know what he did. Because otherwise, again, you go like, oh, wow, he might do it again. All of us might do something really bad at one point. It's okay. You know? Okay. If you're leaving, well, have a good journey home. And thank you.
Thank you.
And all the best.
Thank you, Adila.
Thank you, Gedila.
Maybe I hope on behalf of the group.
Yeah.
Thank you. And on behalf of myself, it was amazing. and it's another proof of impermanence because it's the same text, the
Yes.
same teacher, same student, but it's getting better every year.
Maybe you.
Maybe
Maybe I don't. The chocolate is the same as last year. Thank you very much for organizing it. It's really great. Thank you. And it's ethically clean chocolate, so it's fair trade and vegan and organic.
this covers also the next one.
Huh?
It covers also the next one.
No, you get a new one if you have one more. Or you can give it away. It's like, it's yours, you want to give it away, you give it away. It's fine. Thank you very much for organizing it. As you see, it's not so simple, so if you want to know, but see the joy also of participating and organizing, Leora is the person where you can put your name down as a future manager or something, so that would be Leora. Yeah, it's great. It's nice to be, especially if you want to be somebody and if you want to be known, then you can manage it. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.